There we go.
All right, so I'm just going to document this real quick. I'll get into further testing and, a little more other stuff first. I just want to show some things to prove that I'm not making this up. So first of all, we're going to do the rods with nothing there. You can see. All right, to the people who think I'm moving my hands and making them do this, what we're seeing right now is the energy output from the TV screen causing a waveform that is forcing them apart. There is no way I can hold my hands that will make them do this. And look, if I move my hands, they still don't cross. I can't move these around in a way that's going to... I'm not that slick, y'all. So I'm going to show you some things first, because there's a lot of people saying, oh, it's the light off the paper. So here we go. Blank sheet of paper from the same graph paper packet.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Still the square wave from the TV, that standing waveform that's pushing everything away. So now to the people who are saying, oh, it's all that graphene on the paper. So here's the logo spiral. Lots of graphene there. Still no reaction.
Mm-hmm.
So now we'll do some of my actual work. Here's Zero Genesis, another page. Lots of pencil lead markings, lots of graphene. Still nothing. Next page. Zero Genesis continued. Even more, like thicker lines, darker, lots of pencil lead on this page. Still none of the same effects, y'all. It's not the graphene. Look, this is another page, the shadow casting from the 10 command permutations. Still nothing. No movement, no crossing. It's not that. It's not the paper. It's not the graphene.
Yeah.
So, all right, hand me those pages that were down there by you. So first we're going to do, this is one of the workup diagrams. This is the energy flow around one arm, just the two master spirals, the two double helix master spirals. There's always a double spiral. And this is just one arm. Nothing. No reaction. It's not the pencil lead on the paper. It's not the light reacting to the paper. It's not the light in the room, because it does it during natural daylight or during artificial light at night. Now hand me the diagram. Now, y'all have seen this. I could have made it look like all of my work was spinning these. I could have made it look like I am such an amazing genius that anything I write is magical. I'm not doing that. This ain't about proving or impressing nothing. This is just, this weird thing happens with this one diagram. Look at that, right there. Move it away. No, move the paper away. I need your hands so I can keep my hands on the rods and show. I'm not moving. They're on my knees. Move it out from under them, please. Now, if I pull them apart, because there's kind of a static charge, and it makes them stick. And again, they're not crossing. Now put that paper back. Same diagram as last time. Turn it the other way. There's a very specific side that the magnetic lensing effect happens on. So, once again, my hands are still. And look, I bring it closer. They cross. I hold it apart. And look, if I was going to spin them, I would just spin them and make it a constant spin. Make it look like it's doing, a specific effect. This weird eddy current counter rotation stuff, there's no pattern to it. It's just random. It moves in its own ways. They're sticking a little. Hold on.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, hold on. Let me lift them up. Try this. They're sticking a little from sitting so long. Look.
Teddy.
See, look, one pulls on the other. It's not just a steady rotation. Like, they're moving in relation to another in a way that I couldn't do this if I was faking it. I'm just saying. I mean, why would I? What would be the point of faking this?
Yeah.
So I'll do some more documentation. I'm going to download some different EMF reader programs on different phones and show that, there's a measurable reading coming off of this. And what I said before, I want to clarify. I said 20 microteslas above ambient background magnetism. The ambient background magnetism is about 83 microteslas, which means this thing is putting out at least 100 microteslas of current, because it's overcoming the 83 in the background and spiking it another 20.
That's That's really impressive.
Yeah, so it's not just 20 microteslas, which everybody was like, oh, 20 microteslas is nothing. That's not enough current to do anything. It's not 20. It's 20 above the ambient background, which is 83. It spiked from 83 microteslas in the background to 106 when the diagram was uncovered, and then back down to 83 when I covered it up. No other drawing does this. Even pages with much more graphene, the light on the blank page doesn't do it. None of the other diagrams do it.
I don't even think there's light on the page.
And honestly, if y'all knew what this was a drawing of, like, nobody wants to hear about that part. Nobody wants to let me explain my math because it's weird and right-brained, and to be honest, I encode a lot of it because I don't want it stolen. But this is Axis Mundi. This is a higher dimensional framework of energy itself. I'm not surprised now that I think about it more and more that it got some kind of reaction because, like, this is where all energy comes from. This field, this thing that this higher dimensional superstructure that I'm mapping out here is the source of all energies. So, like, I didn't predict this. I'm still kind of mesmerized and baffled by it. I'll try to figure it out the best I can, but it's not as surprising when you know what that drawing represents.
Yeah.
So, here's as far as we've gotten so far. I kind of got discouraged by all the hatred and just, wow, man, the internet's a shitty place, but
it
I'm going
is.
to keep working with this, and we'll see where it goes. So, that's going to be it for now.
Okay.
Thank you, May, for your camera skills. I'm getting my daughter to help me, and I'll keep you guys updated.
I'm the camera girl.